Hey everyone, thanks for stopping back by Shane Flynn Outdoors. Hey, today's episode is going to have quite a bit of fishing action, but one of the main reasons I wanted to share this video is I'm out on the lake and one of the local fishermen and YouTubers here in Virginia is out on the lake with me, Marty Lawson from Rippin with Marty Lawson, whose YouTube channel will be in the comments. And I'm collaborating with him out on the water, trying to help him get on some fish. He's out there with the son and catch some fish and locate them. You know, any day I'm out on the lake, unless I'm fishing a bass tournament, and I see a fisherman, I'm going to share with them, right? I want to make sure everybody's successful when they're out there fishing and have a good time. So if you see me out there, don't be afraid to stop and say, hey Shane, what are you fishing with, or where you catching them, etc., because I'll share it with you. So this is just an example in this video. We caught quite a few fish, but also just an example of collaboration with fellow fishermen out on the water. I hope you enjoy. There we go. Little guy. Ski in here. Yeah, 12-incher. Little guy. We're still getting them. Took a run down the riprap. That was a waste of time. The wind's really blowing hard and there's nothing, the bass are not on that. They're up in these coves and these sticks, you know, in that 6 to 8 foot of water. They've abandoned that deep water already. Maybe last week would have been the week to get it. Or the week before last week, it was snowing. I'm gonna call Marty Lawson from Rippin Lips. He's on the lake today, but I hadn't seen him. Hope he's catching fish. Are you catching fish? All right, so you're catching them. What depth are you at? Are you down on the south end of the lake? Okay, I just passed it. Don't even go to the dam. It's a waste of time. Yeah, go to the left. I just came down through. I've got about 10, 12 bass in the boat already. Yeah. So you want to go to the left, and I'm catching them in 2 to 3 foot of water, 2 to 4 foot of water on the windy banks. So if you go left and come down that bank and just fish fish around the sticks a little bit, you should pick them up. Are you fishing a square bill, or what are you fishing on with? Any size to them? Okay. Yeah, I mean they're moving. I got one right there. Oh, I got to get the net, Marty. I got a stud. Bye. I wasn't a stud, but it was close. Oh, about a 2.5 pounder. About a 2.5 pounder. I'm sitting there talking to Marty's Rippin Lips, Marty Lawson. He's out here trying to get him on some bass. Nice good bass there. Let's see. Good whopping 16-incher, about a 2.5 pounder. Nice bass. Oh, I see that mud slick coming down the bank. The wind's blowing straight down this bank, and there's got a mud point, you know, where the water runs down the bank and causes I call it a mud slick off the points. And typically, we'll see when we get down here, typically I'll catch a bass on the end of that mud slick, and on the back side of the, if you want to call it an eddy, there's no real eddies in a lake, but the wind's causing an eddy. Typically I'll catch a bass on each end of that mud slick. Now it may not hold true, because this point in this cove that I'm coming up on has a lot of pine trees in it, And bass are not fond of pine trees. Cypress trees, cedar trees, yes. But the regular old pine trees that have pine cones on them, once they fall in the water, bass don't hang around those. I don't know if it's just the sap or whatever, but I've not had any. There he is. He missed it, but then he came back for it. That's a nice one. Right in front of that mud slick. Nice 2-pounder. Right there. Oh man. And that bass was not coming off no matter what. Another nice 2-pound bass. I'll 2-pound it to death today. I'm okay with that. Nice. And fat as can be. Probably 16 inches. 15 and a half. Nice, good bass. Pull my spinnerbait up though. Yeah, another 2-pounder. Wind started blowing again. They're 1.5 pounds. Nice bass. Still catching them. What are you guys doing over here dink fishing? This is the wrong place to be fishing.
I've pulled a 2-pounder out so far.
Yeah?
Kind of finding little pockets up and down. That wind is just kicking our tail.
The wind is what you gotta play with though.
I know. But it's like, you know, trying to maneuver this thing, that wind is just tough.
Yeah, I got you. That's the first bass I've ever caught in this cove.
Really?
Yeah.
I caught, what, 4? Right here.
I mean, this is where it finally flat. This is where I finally see a deep shelf at. This is all flat.
Yeah.
Now on the other side of this, I caught 7 bass this morning.
Really?
Yep, going up that bank. The wind's shifting, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead as soon as well, I don't know, I might not go around that point.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna head to the other side of the lake. When I take, oh, he got one. Are you drop shotting?
Yeah. These little spots.
Yeah. They're following the wind.
Yeah.
So as soon as the wind shifts, I see there's about 3 right over, Marty, right behind you.
Yeah.
I see them on live scope.
How deep?
7 foot. Oh yeah, there's that kicker I've been looking for all day. That's the kicker. Woo! Glad I stopped in here. That's at least a 3.5-er. Getting close to 4 on this one, not quite though. Let's measure up, find out. That's the big bass of the day, no doubt. Real nice one. Let's measure, see how she does. 3.88. 3.88. Not quite 4. 3.88. Nice bass though. Not quite 4 pounds. Long, real fat. Let's see what the length is on this bass. 19 inches and a pretty fatty, so that's why it's close to 4. It looks like a 3-pound frame, 3.5, but she's fat, so closer to 4. Good bass. Thank you, Mr. Bass. See if we can't get another one. Like I said, that's it for today. We had a matter of fact, I see him right there behind me. That's Marty Lawson. He was out here today from Marty Lawson's Rippin Lips YouTube channel. I'm not sure how he did. I think I seen him catch one. Hopefully caught a few more. And you know, he was out here with the sun, so hopefully they caught a few. But all in all, a great day. And hey, thanks for tuning in. If you enjoy this channel, push the old subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. And again, thanks for tuning in. And until next time, tight lines and good luck fishing.